Welcome back to Suladan Plays Environmental Station Alpha. Now that we have, defeated the boss and whatnot, the next thing on our list is to collect diskettes, which I will have to locate. Or some of them are, but anyway, I'm gonna browse around and we'll find out when I find one. Also, I guess I could go see if there's anything else around the ship to mess with. Bothers me that that part of the map is just not fully outlined. Yes. Well, it's more outlined than it was. Anyway. Let's see. Is there any diskettes that I don't have, that I have highlighted? There's one. Well, I can't do anything about that, Mr. Mender Unit. Mr. Mender Unit. I probably have to try to get that There's one there. Where's the teleporter there? I guess we'll try that. I can't kill the Mender unit. We've established this. It can heal more damage than I can deal, and will infinitely do so. Ow. No. Unknown. Unknown does not get answered. You want me to answer your phone? Oh no, not this again. Please, have a name on your phone number. Especially if you're a company that's trying to do business. Doing all the business things requires people to know that you're trying to do the business things. Also requires people to want whatever you're businessing. Ah, I remember this room. Ah, now there's a hand. I didn't ask for hand. You're getting too handsy. I don't know how I got through that. But I need over there. How did I get over there again? Oh, shush you. I don't remember how I got... Oh, for heaven's sake. Nicely put, this is one reason that it is helpful if your map reliably and accurately portrays how you got places. Because when your map doesn't do that, now I understand hidden rooms don't show up initially, but once you find them, you do need to have the map reflect how they were reached. Generally, the Metroid games would do this. Not that every Metroidvania has to be just like Metroid, but it can be a problem for later backtracking when the player can't remember how they reached a given room, because the map doesn't show them aside from, oh, it's next to this. Because now I don't remember how I got there. Aside from poke every wall over here. Oh, there we go. No? Really? You found a secret room. Indeed. That makes me sad. I want the secret room back. But yeah, I legitimately don't remember how I got to that room, and it annoys me. Also have to go through this every time. It's slightly meh. Yay! Okay, I kind of have to laugh at that. The fact that it threw me down here. Hey, whoa, what happened? I just went through a wall. Well, hello, Diskette that I didn't know about. Oh, well, that was dumb luck. I just noticed that there was a grid block up there that I hadn't explored. So we accidentally found a diskette. Does that count? Stop being like a Rinka. Stop firing Rinkas at me. No, this is not our best bet. This is going to be a very slow. Nah. No, whoa, what are you? Hello. Here you go. If you want to translate it, there you go. There is a cipher, apparently. It's like the whole Braille alphabet thing for the Reggies in Ruby and Sapphire. But at this point, I just, no. Here you go. If you want to cipher it, there's the cipher. Screenshot the other part and have at it. Anyway, moving on. I don't remember what's on the other side of that, so that may not should surprise me as much as it does. The game apparently does have a lot of different, like there's a fair amount of post-game content that is somewhat puzzlish, obtuse, some of which the game designer actually said was left in there in an obtuse way just to make puzzles more obtuse. Something about a clock, I didn't know, I didn't have a clue what they were talking about. As for me, I'm gonna try to go down here and get this annoying little power-up. Because I know it's supposed to be achievable, it's just supposed to be obnoxious, which I don't like obnoxious ones, but I need that if I'm going to get to the Mender unit, which is, I need to beat the Mender unit in order to get the diskette. I need to get all the diskettes in order to get that other power up. So there's kind of a... I can't beat the Mender unit without the power up that's in this room I'm heading to. I can't legitimately get all the diskettes without the power-up that I'm going down here to get. Without all the diskettes, I can't get the other power-up, which would make getting this power-up a whole lot easier without sequence breaking, which, you know, unless it happens naturally, I'm not intentionally sequence breaking here. Nope, I remember you, little stalactite. So go to the bottom here. Will you get out of my way? Stop being a nuisance. Ow. I thank thee for the save room. Because if I had to do all of that every time, it would be incredibly painful. Yeah, because this is where the power-up was. Haha, I stole it, such and such. Then you come up in here. Okay, I don't like that there's an enemy in here. Well, there was an enemy in here. There's another enemy in here, though. Apparently. Die. Yeah, that was fun. Okay, I need... This is not a puzzle I greatly enjoy. Oh yeah, you can't grapple on that. I didn't know it. I was not sure if those platforms... I know the pink blocks. I mean the one-way platform adjacent to the pink blocks. There we go. Ow! Okay, some of these stalactites are literally just put in positions to be a nuisance. Fireball McGee up there is what the problem is. Also the occasional chip damage you'll take from down there, but that one's on the player, I'll grant you. That's just an oops lazy thing. At least they're spaced apart so that if you start dashing, you're pretty safe there. This is generally the sort of puzzle that would be in Metroid that I would avoid. And just, it's only, you know, miscellaneous. A lot of times you'd have one last missile tank or something hidden behind something obnoxious. Some of the Shine Spark puzzles in Fusion, I think, is a good example of ones that it's just, it required too much precision. Yeah, and when I talk, I really get thrown off here. Sorry. You've got to grapple here, jump there, grapple over here, dash there, dash there. No, I did not need to dash there. That was completely my bad. Double jump, grapple, dash. Grapple, dash, dash. I really question why those little fire jets have to be down there. If you're going to have a puzzle, and this is my opinion, if you're going to have a puzzle that is obtuse and long to complete, you generally want to avoid environmental hazards so that the player can keep trying. I honestly suspect that I'm supposed to come down at this from... I almost suspect that I'm supposed to do something like that, just, you know, successfully. See, it's like those are just down there so that occasionally you'll take chip damage on attempts to force you to have to come back from the save point, which doesn't really serve any real gameplay purpose aside from trying to make... To me, it seems like it's there to make the puzzle frustrating. Generally, puzzles shouldn't be intentionally frustrating. They should be frustrating due to due to the difficulty of the mechanics involved, not... If I grapple there... difficult due to the mechanics involved, not due to an artificial substance like an environmental hazard, limiting the number of tries you can take, inflating the amount of time it takes you to do the puzzle because you have to stop and wander back out of the environment. Oh, I think... Yes! Okay, so that little fireball do over there is just a red herring. All your shots are now charged. And now the Mender units shall die. Thank you for the easy access exit. But yeah, it's not meant to be a too direct criticism of that room in of itself, just generally that in puzzles you try to avoid having the player take chip damage every time so that they can continue to attempt the puzzle. I still want to know what that one missing one is. Okay, so next I'm going to go deal with the Mender unit, so we'll jump cut till we get there. legitimately had to just check the old footage for how did I get there before. The guide just said, go back to that room with the big saws. Really, Guide Rider, be more descriptive. Yeah, you gotta go through here. Which is how you walk through here with the barrier blocks reversed. This is where I came out here and I jumped off the cliff and was like, why? I don't think I had the vertical dash booster back then either. Oh, please tell me you're not. Can the momentum magnify to that extent? The fun part's gonna be knowing how long. Oh, so that's neat. This is a fun puzzle. I mean, it's a little frustrating, but I like that it's got unique. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it like that. Okay, you will walk off, be about right there. Yeah. Maybe? No! Almost. Okay, maybe I have to... Yeah, that's gotta be it. It may be to do with how far up the grapple latches on, not at what speed I'm going. Almost. But see, each attempt, it's quick to get back into the attempt. And there's no threat to my character's health, no pressure, no time. No time limits. I must know. Oh, you're kidding me, there is up here? Hello. Should I know what this means? I'm sure that'll come up later. You know, I'm gonna put a quick sticky note on that. 29. There you go. I love sticky notes. They remind me of things. Okay, let's see. I think here is where that reader is. So which teleporter would get me there quickest? This one? No, yes. This one would take me past a save room, though. I went too far down. This makes me sad. There we go. I need to come over here. There we go. Was Is this where I needed to go? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember where the diskette reader is. I thought it was up here. Or was it up here? Or was it up here? Yeah. Oh, what are you? The virus. Oh, so... Makes me sad that I didn't... I'll deal with that later. One moment. So, there may have been a whoops, a minor whoops. The recording wasn't going for part of this, so I'm going to backtrack a little. You only missed, I think, one thing. I think. If you missed more than that, then, you know, oops. Okay, so there may have been a minor technical whoops. Part didn't get recorded, but do not worry. I only found two things in the meantime, and they happen to both be in the same room, which was a total coincidence, and a mildly annoying one at that. Oh, bear with me. I've got to remember how I got there. Okay, teleport here. Long story short, there's the missing power-up in the bottom that I got, which happens to also be in the same room as the diskette that I was missing. I went to the diskette room, it said I was missing diskette 3. I didn't need to jump that high. Okay, first, I'm gonna say in this room, in the bottom of the acid, there's a hole. You come down here, you get that. There's a map. It is called a rough map. And as you can see, in the top right there, you can see the blocks for parts of the room I hadn't gotten to yet. It just shows a rough outline, basically. As it also just so happens, this is how you get over here to that diskette that long ago I had been wondering about because it was hidden in the wall. And I couldn't at the time figure out how to get to it and had long since forgotten about its existence. Next, I'm going to use this teleporter, go up over here so we can save. Then, we have one more thing to do. Okay. Sorry about the minor technical mishap. I thought I'd be clever and just stop recording and start recording again when I needed to, and well, that requires me to remember to start recording again, so whoops. Many whoopses happen. Now, we come up here, and if you remember before, some of these weren't lit up. Now that I have all the diskettes, however, something should happen. That is not how I expected that to happen, but that's great. Which is the legitimate way you can come through here to get this upgrade. There is a... okay. Okay, game, I see what that was funny. You can technically pull a speedrunner sequence breakish thing, but dash booster X, you can now dash freely. Basically, this is the space jump for this game. I think this is basically meant to be an obstacle course to teach you how to use, or to showcase your usage of the dash booster X. But basically, if you try really, really, really hard, you can come up here and sequence break your way through. I'm glad that I didn't, because I barely survived getting through it that way. Next, and this episode may be dragging a little long. Sorry, with all the jump cutting, it's hard to tell. But we got all the diskettes, so I can go to the machine and do the reading of the things. Where's it at again? Here. Yes. Don't worry. I won't forget too many more times. I'm gonna go ahead and use this save room because I can't remember if I saved. Oh, this is so nice. I love this dash boost. I don't even have to jump anymore. I can just dash everywhere. This is dash. This is life now. There we go. The cave complex. Really? That's what the diskette was. The depths. The volcanic sector. SANDROCK sector. The underwater sector. Jungle sector. The temple. The derelict ship. The control hub. What are those? Anyway. The mainframe. I love these screenshots. They are glorious. So the diskettes aren't actually, I thought that they were going to be like text-based log files where I would, you know, read all about what apparently happened in the ship. But still, I love it. That was still worth it, if for nothing else, the dash booster. But also the little pictures are nice. Okay. One last thing, one more thing we must accomplish. 11:14. No, that's not what I'm looking for. 15:20. This is 15:16. 15:20. This is where I'm trying to go, don't worry. What it looks like. Oh yeah, I can dash now. On reflex, I keep trying to conserve my dash. Okay. Go left. Dash all the way to the top. You'll notice a switch in the top left. That is not what I meant to do in the slightest. Huh. Oh, okay. It mentioned that you can use the hookshot to get down through platformy things. I don't have a clue where we're going at this juncture. What the? Where am I? Oh, no, that literally is just the music player right there. That's funny. So yeah, that's the music player that the guy in one of the computer logs said that he lost. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause here. There is more to do. Ooh, 99%. Where is that 1%? I want it. I want it now. There is more to do. Mainly, you remember that maze with the yellow insta-kill spikes? Yeah, I think that's where we have to go next. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and pause here. I will see you next time.